the gift of basketball here on this Christmas Eve. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Paul George. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward spot. And for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. And it's Sanders in at the 4. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. George with it inside. Here's Maxey. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
Free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Taylor. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. Here's Taylor. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they recover it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sanders, the pass to Cousins. Paul George pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Booker. The rebound by Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Checked by Cousins. The ball's knocked loose. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Yabusele. The Suns getting their last shot to go. There's the triple. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Booker, the pass to Taylor. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. George outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
First one falls for him. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
It's both from the stripe.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Now Booker, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26 and a half a game.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Now here's Maxey. Trent outside. George left side. Here's Yabusele. Trent outside. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Yabusele, look that.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Outside Booker. Cousins with the screen. It's stolen by Trent. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pulls it. Rebounded by Cousins.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Sanders. Outside for Booker. No good on the triple. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Booker, the pass to Taylor. Pass to Sanders. Cousins with a screen on George. Sanders with the bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. The Suns, #1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Maxey. His last outing, he had 24 points. Trent outside. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Trent. Shoots over Booker. And And another miss by Philadelphia.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
Down low. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And that's what I like about Devin Booker in the two-man game. This guy doesn't force anything. He always makes the right basketball play.
Now here's Maxey. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Pass to Embiid. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Booker against Trent. Jacks up a three. Sanders, no good. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Fade away. Good on the shot. Embiid's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Here's Duncan. And here's Cousins. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. The 76ers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Trent on the wing. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. George's shot is good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Taylor. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Trent against Booker. Fires for 3. No good on the shot.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Trent, the pass to Embiid. George for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
Suns trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Cousins with the screen. To the paint. Nails the baby hook. Cousins has got 8.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes. Lets it go from deep. And Bay pulls it down. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And here is Maxey. Drummond to screen on Melton. Maxey with it. The floater. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Melton.
And just a very well-built guard. You know, Maxey is so hard to slow down around the rim.
At the line for 2.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Walker, he's checked in for Phoenix. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's Bay. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Paul George.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
Fultz, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
Here's Grimes. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
The Suns trailing. Melton outside. Bay left side. Money from the wing.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Fultz passes to Drummond. And Bay pulls it down.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Lets it fly. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Council. He's covered by Bay. Here's Fultz. And it's rejected. Here's Bay. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Fultz. Knocks it loose. Now Melton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York. Here's Grimes. Here's Prince. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Taurean Prince taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
It's Walker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 1. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Fultz passes to Grimes. They set the screen. This one for 3. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Oh, I love that answer from 3 from Quentin Grimes. Big-time response.
Outside Walker. Pass to Bay. Here's the 3. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Bay's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Drummond. Still no points.
When Drummond gets rolling downhill, watch out, just crashing through the defense and drawing contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And he makes a first.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
Phoenix making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And so Drummond nails them both. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. It's Walker on the wing. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Council. He takes it in. Good D by Bay. The Suns shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Martin outside. Pass to Walker. The 3. That shot off the mark. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Up top, Fultz. Here's Grimes. Fultz a screen on Martin. Grimes. Philadelphia with another miss. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Walker. On the wing, Bay. 6 points for him. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Yeah, looking agile in the screen and roll. Bay is also capable of creating with his ball handle.
Here's Grimes. From deep three-point range. And no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix out in front, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The Suns leading. So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Gary Trent is out there with Maxey. Then it's Nasir Little. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Out to the right wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And he drops it first.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Booker surveying the D. Cousins with a screen on Trent. Down low. And Cousins throws it down. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Maxey. They set the pick. Outside Little. Pass to Embiid. 5 to shoot. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Trent against Booker. Pass to Sanders. Here's Taylor. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. It's tipped. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now here's Maxey. Trent outside. Here's Embiid. Checked by Cousins. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. Free throw drops for Embiid.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
so hits one and misses one at the line. Suns trail by 3. Taylor passes to Booker. Here's Duncan. And there's the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. There's a screen. Pass to Trent. Now here's Little. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. And Philadelphia has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Up top, Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. First one falls. And Embiid drops them both. Here's Taylor. Pass to Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
The 76ers making a switch here. George is checked in.
76ers substitution. Number 8, Paul George.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 1. Little passes to Maxey. Embiid inside. Coming off a 16-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Taylor. Here's Sanders for 3. Rebounded by Trent. George outside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Booker against Trent. Booker, pass to Duncan. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Trent. Left side, Maxey. Unloads. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Pass to Taylor. Here's Duncan. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Oh! Booker with the triple!
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here is Maxey. The shot no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Taylor passes to Sanders. And he lobs it up to the rim. Off target on the lob. And here are the Sixers now. Outside Little. Pass to George. 4-3. The Sixers again can't hit.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Booker with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
George, right side. Maxey on the wing. To the inside. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 2. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Sanders. To the right side. To the paint. And he makes it on the layup. Sanders has got 5 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. George outside. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. He's got 13.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. Here's Duncan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Takes the 3. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. Maxey surveys. Pass to Embiid. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Sanders taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Good on both. So it's Philadelphia now. Now Fultz. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
Now here's Fultz. They lead by 1. Pass to Council. The 3 is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Bay outside. And here's Melton. Bay right side. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Council. Outside Fultz. Drummond with the screen. Fultz with it. Now guarded by Bay. Fultz passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, you can see Markelle Fultz starting to get comfortable, understanding how to thread the pass through the defense.
Here's Crawford. No points so far. They set a pick. Council with a rebound. The Sixers leading. Fultz scanning the floor. Drummond to screen on Melton. Outside Fultz. Over Melton. Sanders with a rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Walker. Back to Melton. Pass to Crawford. On the wing, Bay. Launches it. The shot no good. The 76ers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Council. And here's Drummond. Melton covers. Pass to Prince. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Sanders, the pass to Bay. Prince against Walker. Back to Melton. On the wing, Bay. Takes a 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, and Bay showing us a little of everything tonight. I mean, he's been terrific.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Fultz. Drummond passes to Grimes. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bay's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Lets the 3 fly. And the Suns get another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Council. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
15 foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Council, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the strike. 1:19 left to play in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Bay. Walker sets a screen. 18 feet out. Council with a rebound. 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Prince. Here's Council, defended by Dunn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Council taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He does not get the second one. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Bay outside. 41 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Ntilikina. Prince against Walker. Here's Council. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Bay outside. On the wing, Bay. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Saddiq Bey.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. It's been all about Saddiq Bey for Phoenix. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. Switching back now to the Philadelphia 76ers, they've been fighting it out through the first half of play.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass, it's more like they're fogging it up.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Phoenix leading by 3. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Sanders in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix Doors.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Here's Duncan. Now here's Booker. Pass to Sanders. Here's Taylor. They set the pick. There's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Sanders, guarded by Trent.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The 3. Yabusele, look that. He's got 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Taylor. Maxey covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Cousins, he's checked in for Phoenix. And that's good as he hits both shots. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Trent outside. And here's Embiid. He's got 14. Shoots over Cousins. Ooh, look at Embiid converting it close.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Pass to Duncan. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Sanders. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And that game against the Grizzlies, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Sanders with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Fifth, Devin Booker.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Trent outside. Maxey with it. Pass to Embiid. Trent outside. Fires the three. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Embiid. George for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Drops in the 3.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Here's Yabusele. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid, so strong.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Booker, the pass to Duncan. Here's Taylor. Maxey covering. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. There's the drive. Taylor gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Taylor's got 7.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Maxey. Embiid can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Booker with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Booker against Trent. Pass to Taylor. A deep 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. George has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Yabusele. He's got 5. Embiid a screen on Cousins. From deep. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Here's Duncan. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Fultz. Now Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, this has been the book on defending Andre Drummond on the interior. Make him earn it at the charity stripe.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. The first one falls. The Suns making a switch here. Bay's checked in. So Drummond nails them both. Here's Booker. 10 points for him. Pass to Bay. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Now here's Fultz. Yet to see a basket. It's blocked, and they get it back. Now Trent. Nice shot from the wing.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Here's Booker, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. A nice shot by Duncan.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Drummond. And here's Trent. Uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And there's the screen. Again, the Sixers score.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Here's Crawford. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. And it's Little with a rebound. 76ers trail by 4. Fultz with it. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Booker. Pass to Bay. Back to Booker. Cousins with a screen on Trent. He was all alone on that one. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
Trent outside. From downtown. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Bay passes to Booker. Back to Bay. Pass to Cousins. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Trent. 76ers trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Fultz. Got a hand on it. Another shot.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's Duncan, guarded by Trent. Here's Bay. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Yeah, and Bay has a nice shot, and the defenders are aware of it, and it definitely worked in his favor that time.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. The first free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Dunn, he's checked in for Cousins. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Ntilikina. No points yet. Pass to Drummond. Knocked away. It's stolen by Dunn. And now the Suns fast break. Melton left side. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
In transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
For your Suns, DeAndre Melton, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Walker, he's checked in for Phoenix. And he's good on the second.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Pass to Drummond. Right wing. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. To end the drought. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, of all the all-time greats on the backboards, Andre Drummond is as good as we've seen.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
One shot.
That one misses for Drummond. The Suns lead by 6. Dunn outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And there's the drive. Here's Council. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. George, he's checked in for the Sixers.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Suns leading. Pass to Martin, to the wing, right side. .58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. From 17, Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ntilikina. No made baskets yet. For the tie. Council with the bucket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dunn, the pass to Melton. Martin, left side. Melton outside. Back to Walker. Martin outside. Pass to Melton. Pulls up on the wing. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ntilikina for the lead. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Sixers on top, up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Tyrese Maxey. Joel Embiid is out there with George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Embiid.
Number 14. Second personal foul. First team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
And he drops it first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Taylor. Martin outside. Out to the right wing. And he's going for the lob. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. To the wing on the left. Embiid passes to Maxey. 6 to shoot. From the high post. No luck on that one.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Taylor passes to Sanders. From behind the arc. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
George, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Inside, lets it go. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
First team foul.
The Suns making a switch here. Mays checked in.
Sanders. Shooting one.
And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Fires from deep. The Sixers with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Crawford. Here's Sanders. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sanders. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Out left to the wing. Here's Council. Second shot opportunity. And the finish by Embiid as he lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Pass to Crawford. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Council. He's covered by Bey. Tipped. Here's Crawford. Bey outside. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. Here's Taylor. to take the lead. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Council's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Grimes. To the inside. Embiid. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Cousins. Crawford passes to Taylor. The 3. Hits the trifecta. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Embiid misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Sanders, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Left side, Maxey. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Taylor. Over to the wing. Back to Bey. And the dunk by Bey.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's Maxey. Here's Yabusele. And there's a pick. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Crawford.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Sanders. He shoots. Joel Embiid with the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Maxey finds Embiid. Here's Council. And here's Embiid. Fader on the way. The Suns clear it. Bey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Crawford. Pass to Sanders. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. The Sixers trailing. Here's Council. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Here's Taylor. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. Taylor's shot is off.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Outside Maxey. Back to Embiid. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Taylor. Back to Bey. Throws it up high. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Maxey with it. Now Embiid. 4-3. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 2. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. And some changes here for the 76ers. George, he's checked in for Council, and it's Trent in for Grimes. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Taylor passes to Booker. Pass to Cousins. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan from 15 feet away. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. George outside. Here's Yabusele. Maxey with it. Embiid high post. Shoots over Cousins. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up. That's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Here's Taylor to the paint. Duncan powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Maxey. Trent outside. Pass to Maxey. Here's Yabusele from downtown. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sanders, the pass to Duncan. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. And that'll tie this game up.
They have no answer. Defensively inside.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Yabusele. Now Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Trent finds George. This one for 3. The Suns clear it. Here's Sanders. Pass to Duncan for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
76ers trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Maxey to the left wing. Here's Embiid. And no good. The dry spell continues. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's Taylor. Pass to Sanders. Cousins with the screen. From outside the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey's got 4 rebounds now. Releases. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter. And for the Suns, they're shooting 44% here in the 4th quarter. Here's Taylor. Cousins with the screen. Sanders, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Yabusele. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. It adds a huge element to his game.
Taylor passes to Booker. Pass to Taylor. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Taylor's got 11 points here in the second half.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Outside Maxey. Embiid high post. Over Cousins. Embiid misses.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Taylor passes to Booker. Booker off the bounce, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
Outside Maxey. Down low. Tries a 10-footer. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got his 16th rebound on the night. Duncan pass to Booker. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Trent on the wing. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
55 seconds left in the final quarter. Cousins with a screen on Trent. Booker against Trent. Booker can't get it to go. Now Philadelphia with it. They trail by 1. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And he commits the intentional foul.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Trent against Booker. Trent, the pass to Embiid. Dives for it. Stolen by Booker. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Joel Embiid. Second personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for your Suns, Cousins. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Outside Maxey, pass to George. Yabusele. Philadelphia with another miss, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for your Suns, Taylor. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So Phoenix wins it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.